Dr. Carl Jung said, "When I see a man in a savage rage with something outside himself, I know that in reality, he wants to be savage toward his own unconscious self. America is desperately wrestling with its shadow now. There will be no happy outcome." Jung said, "America is the most tragic country in the world today. It certainly is now. It's the superpower that is losing its superpower, and it can't bear it." Jung said, "Prudery is always the cover for brutality. America is half full of libertines, the woke with no restraint at all, and half full of extreme prudes, the Puritan Christians. What a mess. The culture war is actually a sex war between the prudes and the promiscuous." Jung said, "America is the most emotional country and the country with the greatest self-control." It's definitely the most emotional country, but it has no self-control at all. Jung said, "The effort to maintain self-control in the face of brutal instinct makes the U.S. a land of neurasthenics, a condition characterized by chronic fatigue, weakness, and symptoms associated with emotional stress or depression." Jung said, "The regenerator of America depends on whether it has the courage to face itself." Good luck with that. America will never face itself. If it did, it would partition itself into a woke part and a Puritan part. Why did Jung think Americans had self-control? It turns out he really meant sexual self-control, i.e., prudery. He said, "And I find, as an answer, brutality. I find a great deal of prudery. What is the cause of that prudery? Again, I discover brutality. Prudery is always the cover for brutality. It is necessary. It makes life possible until you discover the brute and take real control of it." A vast number of prudish Christians are extremely heavily armed. Go figure. To do that, you will have to study your own self-control. You will have to analyze your own consciousness. You will have to admit that you have been hiding from yourselves ever since the Puritans and Huguenots came to this country. America is not and never has been a modern country. A modern country would have moved past theism to deism, exactly as the American founding fathers wanted. But they were ignored. America preferred the Puritan Pilgrim Fathers to the deist founding fathers, and Christian America has remained a fanatically puritanical Protestant country, locked into ancient superstition and mindless blind faith. America is a nation that needs to visit a psychiatrist. But it's never going to do that. It's just going to get more and more insane until it detonates. The explosion is coming real soon, in the next 14 months. Buckle up.